So this week we're talking about exposure, and that has to do with how do we build buzz around your brand. And we know from history that in maintaining a relationship, it's much easier or much more interesting for the viewer to read or see or hear about something interesting to them, right? So you're trying to create this buzz around your brand by providing them content or information that they're excited to hear about because it's news that is pertinent to who they are. And so thinking about the different things that you can unveil, a house selling for a high price in a neighborhood, new momentum for sales trajectory, something that affects them and the value of their home, right? But simultaneously, you're trying to remain interesting by slowly unveiling a layer of your onion. Who are you? And you want to do that in such a way that you don't offend anybody, unless you're willing to really take a stand and define who you are, and you're okay with somebody who doesn't agree with you not using you. And that's awesome, and that's okay too. But if you're trying to think more universally about how you build your brand that's attractive to all, it is important that the layers that you express about yourself or that you choose to unveil are universally appealing. And that usually has to do with relationships with your parents, relationships with your children, celebration of birthdays, backing certain sports teams, whatever that is, where anybody's seeing it, they get to know something a little bit about you personally, but a lot of what they're seeing is about them and the market, and it affects them and also reinforces your attachment to real estate and your professionalism. All right, so we know what bad buzz is, right? Bad buzz is obvious. It's bad. And it buzzes really loud and it cruises through different people's devices and everybody hears about bad buzz. What's good buzz? What's good buzz that's interesting? Well, we know that philanthropy is good buzz. Anytime that you are seen as giving part of yourself or a contribution towards somebody or something or an entity that really needs it, that's great buzz. We know that personal success in business is great buzz. But let's be honest, sometimes good buzz with personal success in business can become bad buzz. Because if that's all you're announcing to people is how awesome you are, what did we forget? We forgot that it needs to be important to your customer. Your customer wants to know that you're successful, so some parts of that is great. Your customer wants to know that you're a good humanitarian, so giving to others is also great. And then your customer wants to know a little bit who you are as a person. And so talking about your relationships and who you are. And then a big component of it also is that how does it benefit them, in meaning how are you launching something new to move our industry forward? That's good buzz. Using and showcasing what App Properties is investing in to improve the consumer experience, that's great buzz. So think about it very closely. Don't become one-dimensional. Think about all the different things that you can post and communicate that create as much good buzz around you as possible. So while you're thinking about how you can create good buzz for yourself, there's a few things that you can do to prepare. Number one, you should figure out online who is creating the kind of buzz that you can align yourself with. Who creates positive buzz that you feel is a visionary, that inspires you? Because that's a good indicator on who you can research to show and create how you then want to create that buzz. Two, it's always good to align yourself with another organization. Some people do it with small local restaurants. Others do it with charitable organizations. Some people do it with dog, paws and things like that, because it gives you more things you can celebrate outside of yourself and how your efforts are helping others. Those are two easy things you can do. And then try to figure out how you can weave real estate into it so that people are really looking at you. So how do you weave real estate into it? When you have a very successful sale. I've seen awesome posts lately with agents showcasing their customers, and their customers are literally shooting a video endorsement of the agent, and that goes on their page. Those are some of the coolest things I've seen lately, where you can get the endorsement of your customer right on your social media page. Have some posts include charitable operations that you've got going in your own life, and then just really talk about successes and how you're celebrating success for yourself, for others, and most importantly for your clients. So good luck, but there's a lot of positive buzz to create. I know you can do it.